Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Have you ever wondered why Ronaldo's academy stands out? In 2013, the legendary footballer Cristiano Ronaldo opened a football academy in Georgia, a move that profoundly impacted the local sports scene. From its inception, the academy focused on nurturing young talent and providing them with top-notch training, emphasizing discipline, skills, and teamwork. Over the years, this initiative has proven successful as it has produced all the players who represented Georgia at the European Championships. By offering world-class coaching and resources, Ronaldo's academy not only fosters individual player development, but also enhances the overall quality of football in the country. This highlights how a single effort can uplift a whole community, inspiring young athletes to pursue their dreams in sports while showcasing Georgia's talent on a grand stage. How will this legacy influence future generations? Prepare to be amazed by kosher salt's unique benefits. This special salt has been a favorite among cooks and chefs for generations, primarily because of its crucial role in the koshering process of meat. Kosher salt is coarser than regular table salt, which makes it perfect for drawing out blood from meat, a practice rooted in Jewish dietary laws. But its popularity doesn't stop there. Many people love using kosher salt in their everyday cooking due to its clean flavor and the absence of additives like iodine and anti-clumping agents often found in table salt. This means that when you sprinkle kosher salt on your dish, you're getting the pure experience of salt, enhancing your food's natural flavors without any unwanted tastes. Plus, its larger grains make it easier to control how much you add, allowing for a more hands-on cooking approach. So whether you're preparing a holiday feast or a simple meal, kosher salt can be your secret ingredient. Ever thought about hyenas and their surprising family tree? Most people picture hyenas as dog-like creatures, but surprisingly, they're actually more closely related to cats. While they share some similarities in appearance with dogs, their nearest living relatives are civets and mongooses, which are part of a different evolutionary lineage. This interesting relationship stems from what scientists call convergent evolution, where unrelated species develop similar traits due to adapting to similar environments or lifestyles. This means that despite their dog-like looks, hyenas are more akin to playful house cats than to your friendly neighborhood dog. Hyenas also exhibit unique behaviors and social structures, living in matriarchal clans led by powerful females. So next time you see a hyena, remember that underneath that scruffy exterior is a fascinating evolutionary history that links them much closer to felines than to canines. Isn't it amazing how nature can create such diverse life from similar beginnings? What if I told you about the world's largest tire? The Bridgestone Vi RPS holds the title as the largest functional tire globally, specially engineered for massive mining trucks. Towering at a staggering 13.2 feet high and 4.8 feet wide, it's no wonder this behemoth is often the talk of the industry. Weighing an impressive 5.75 tons, the Vi RPS is designed to endure heavy loads and rough terrain, helping mining operations run smoothly. In fact, this giant tire can support a jaw-dropping 400 tons, making it essential for transporting valuable materials like coal or minerals from deep underground. With such immense size and strength, the Bridgestone Vi RPS showcases innovative engineering and technology. It's fascinating to think that such a significant piece of machinery can make a vital difference in the mining industry. Who knew a tire could be so remarkable? Why exactly does Daxia Mountain challenge adventurers? Climbing Daxia Mountain is no easy feat due to its nearly vertical rock steps that test even the most experienced hikers. The moment you start your ascent, you're greeted by a steep path demanding strength and endurance. However, the rewards are absolutely worth the effort. As you navigate the winding steps, each turn opens up breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape. The sheer cliffs and dramatic drop-offs create a stunning backdrop, making every step feel like an adventure. The trail winds through lush foliage, and you might even spot various wildlife, adding to the thrill. Many climbers find that the challenge brings a sense of accomplishment, pushing their physical limits while connecting with nature. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just seeking a scenic hike, Daxia Mountain offers an experience that is both exhilarating and visually stunning. Did you know that viruses can infect each other? This fascinating concept is called virophagy, where smaller viruses, known as virophages, rely on larger ones for their replication. Take the Sputnik virus, for example. It's an unusual type of virophage that cleverly hijacks the replication machinery of a giant virus called mimivirus. Instead of replicating on its own, the Sputnik virus takes advantage of the mimivirus to produce more copies of itself. This relationship is somewhat similar to a parasite relying on a host, where the larger virus does all the heavy lifting. Virophages can be quite beneficial, as they sometimes help control the populations of harmful viruses by limiting their spread. Discovering how these tiny entities interact challenges our conventional understanding of viral biology and opens up new avenues for research in virology and disease control. Who would have thought the virus world could be so complex? What if I told you passports can show a moose? Some Finnish passports have a fascinating animated effect where a moose appears to walk when you tilt the document. This clever design not only makes the passport visually appealing, but also celebrates local wildlife, creating a connection to the region's natural beauty. Imagine flipping through your passport and seeing this subtle animation. It's like having a little piece of home right in your travel essentials. This unique feature highlights how even the most ordinary items can tell a story and capture the spirit of a place. By incorporating such details, passports become more than just documents. They transform into vibrant reminders of the places we explore. Next time you use your passport, look closely. It might just surprise you with a charming moose animation that adds a touch of whimsy to your journey. Have you ever thought about different types of intelligence? Psychologists often classify intelligence into two main categories: fluid intelligence and crystallized intelligence. Fluid intelligence represents our ability to solve problems and adapt quickly to new situations, like figuring out a puzzle or navigating an unexpected challenge. This type of intelligence is crucial in our fast-paced world, where we frequently face changes and need to think on our feet. On the other hand, crystallized intelligence is all about the knowledge we've accumulated over the years. It includes everything we learn from our experiences, education, and training. For example, knowing the capital of a country or understanding the laws of physics falls under crystallized intelligence. While fluid intelligence tends to peak in young adulthood and may decline with age, crystallized intelligence usually grows as we gain more knowledge and experience. Both types are essential for success in different areas of life, whether it's acing a test, solving a tricky math problem, or making informed decisions in daily life. Which type do you think plays a bigger role in your life? Prepare to be amazed by rare green eyes. Did you know that only about 2% of the world's population has green eyes? This makes green the rarest eye color on the planet. While you might see many shades of brown and blue around you, green-eyed individuals are quite unique. Most green eyes occur in people of European ancestry, particularly in countries like Ireland and Scotland. Scientists believe that the color comes from a combination of a light brown pigment called melanin and the scattering of light. Interestingly, the hue can even change depending on lighting or what clothes someone is wearing, making green eyes seem even more enchanting. So next time you meet someone with green eyes, remember that you've encountered a rarity. What makes these eyes so special is not just their beauty, but also the genetic factors behind them. Isn't it fascinating how such a small percentage can captivate so many? You might be shocked to learn that men can test positive for pregnancy. This surprising result can happen when a man's urine contains a hormone called human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG. While HCG is primarily known for indicating pregnancy in women, its presence in men might signal a serious health issue, such as testicular cancer. When testicular tumors develop, they can produce HCG, leading to a positive result on a pregnancy test. This phenomenon highlights the importance of being aware of unusual symptoms like unusual weight loss or changes in appetite, which could indicate a larger health concern. If a man finds himself with a positive pregnancy test, it's critical to consult a healthcare professional. Understanding the link between HCG and certain forms of cancer may save lives through early detection and treatment. Isn't it fascinating how a standard pregnancy test can reveal something so unexpected? Crocodiles cool down in a surprising way. Unlike many other animals, crocodiles don't sweat. They lack sweat glands entirely. Instead of sweating to beat the heat, these fascinating reptiles use their mouths to help regulate body temperature. When a crocodile gets too warm, it opens its mouth wide, which might seem aggressive, but it's actually a clever cooling mechanism. This behavior allows cool air to circulate inside and helps release excess heat. You might see them basking in the sun with their jaws agape, and while it looks fierce, it's simply their version of air conditioning. This unique adaptation lets them thrive in various warm environments, from swamps to rivers. So next time you spot a crocodile lounging with its mouth open, remember it's not just chilling out, it's keeping its body temperature in check. Believe it or not, tribes shape rich cultures worldwide. The fascinating world of storytelling often draws from the vibrant lives of various tribes, showcasing their unique traditions and practices. In this narrative, we encounter tribes like the Lugam, Mareka, and Parang, each contributing distinct perspectives that enhance the cultural tapestry. The Lugam might share tales of their ancient rituals, while the Mareka could introduce us to their lively music and dance. The Parang tribe, with their unique hunting techniques, adds a thrilling element to the mix. Additionally, the mention of the Da Sar Creighton tribe enriches this world even further, highlighting the interconnectedness of these groups. Each tribe's customs, beliefs, and ways of living demonstrate that cultural diversity is a beautiful strength. So how do these tribes influence the larger narrative and teach us about our own world? Surprisingly, earning $1 every second is not enough. To surpass Bill Gates' astonishing wealth, you would need to make $1 every second for an incredible 2,121 years. With a net worth of around $110 billion, Gates stands as one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. To put this into perspective, consider how much money that means. In 1 minute, you'd make $60 in 1 hour, $3,600, and in a year, about $315 million. It's mind-boggling to think that even this impressive earning rate falls short of outpacing Gates' fortune. This figure shows us just how immense $110 billion is. It's a staggering amount that's difficult to comprehend. To visualize, imagine all the things you could buy or experience with that kind of money. This wealth, built from years of hard work and innovation with Microsoft, highlights not only Gates' genius, but also the sheer scale of wealth inequality we see today. So, if you've ever dreamed of reaching that financial summit, just remember, it's a monumental challenge. Surprisingly, it's a fact that our teeth rival shark teeth. You might be amazed to discover that human teeth, like the formidable teeth of sharks, possess incredible strength due to their composition of enamel, the hardest substance found in our bodies. However, sharks have a notable advantage. They can continuously lose and regrow their teeth throughout their lives, sometimes shedding thousands over time. In contrast, humans typically only get 2 sets of teeth. First, our baby teeth, which fall out, and then our permanent teeth, which we hope will last into old age. Isn't it fascinating that while our teeth are built to endure significant wear and tear, we can only replace them once? This limitation highlights the critical importance of dental care for us. Tooth decay or damage can result in painful gaps or costly dental procedures. Our teeth also reflect our overall health, serving as indicators of nutrition and hygiene. So while our teeth share the strength of shark teeth, it's essential that we prioritize good dental habits to maintain our unique set and ensure they serve us well throughout our lives. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Mexican candies can bite back. Many tourists arrive in Mexico eager to indulge in local sweets, unaware that some of these treats pack a serious punch. While you might think you're just grabbing a simple candy, many popular confections like pulparindo and chile en polvo come with a fiery twist. These candies often combine sweet flavors with spicy ingredients, creating a taste that can be both exciting and shocking. For example, the classic mangonada, made with mango and chili, is a bold blend of sweet, sour, and spicy that surprises many unsuspecting visitors. Some new tasters end up reaching for their water after just one bite. Embracing these unique flavor profiles can be a thrilling adventure, so make sure to read the labels and prepare your taste buds for an exciting challenge when exploring Mexican candy. Are you ready to take the plunge? Did you know Boston's tunnels use complex propellers? Building these tunnels wasn't a simple task. The propellers utilized in the construction were anything but ordinary. They were highly complex and specifically designed for the job. Engineers understood that to create an underground passage without disrupting the city above, they needed specialized machinery for lifting the propellers into place. This intricate equipment was crucial to integrate the tunnel seamlessly into the existing road infrastructure. Without such innovation, the risk of damaging buildings and roads would have been high, causing chaos in the bustling city. The propellers, functioning like massive screws, helped to bore through the earth while minimizing disturbances above ground. Imagine the precision and thought that went into this project, ensuring not only the success of the tunnel, but also the safety of Bostonians. The construction of these tunnels is a great example of engineering creativity and the commitment to preserving urban life while advancing infrastructure. What other challenges do you think engineers face today? Ever wondered why owls gather in a parliament? This intriguing name for a group of owls reflects their long-standing connection to wisdom and knowledge. Owls have fascinated humans for centuries, often appearing in folklore and mythology as symbols of sagacity. The term parliament comes from the notion that these birds, with their serious expressions and wide eyes, seem to be in deep discussions about the mysteries of the night. Generally found in wooded areas, owls are superb hunters known for their incredible night vision and silent flight. Unlike many other birds, they have specialized feathers that allow them to swoop down on prey without a sound. Observing these remarkable creatures in their natural habitat can feel like watching the world's most thoughtful committee meeting. So, next time you hear an owl hooting in the dark, think about that parliament meeting happening under the stars. Did you know about the world's longest-lasting light bulb? The Centennial light bulb in Livermore, California, has amazed people since the early 1900s with its incredible longevity. This remarkable bulb has been shining brightly for more than a century, earning its place in the Guinness Book of World Records. It has only been turned off a handful of times, even surviving the ups and downs of power outages and renovations in the fire station where it lives. Originally designed for a much shorter lifespan, the bulb is a testament to the craftsmanship of Thomas Edison, reflecting the era's innovative spirit. You can think of it as a glowing symbol of resilience and durability. Locals and tourists alike visit the bulb to marvel at its age and reliability. It has become a beloved part of Livermore's history, inviting everyone to ponder how something so simple can shine on for so long. What secrets does this light bulb hold? Guess who was the smallest U.S. president? That's right, it was James Madison. Standing at just 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighing less than 110 pounds, Madison might not have been the tallest leader, but he played a gigantic role in American history. Serving as the fourth president from 1809 to 1817, he was known as the Father of the Constitution for his crucial contributions to the document that shaped the nation. Madison's height and weight didn't hinder his political acumen. In fact, his intelligence and keen understanding of government helped navigate the young country through challenges like the War of 1812. He often relied on strong allies and inspiring ideas rather than physical presence. Madison's story reminds us that leadership comes in all sizes. So how do you think his stature impacted his presidency? Let's uncover the truth about pineapples and wealth. Imagine biting into a sweet, juicy pineapple, but now consider its history as a symbol of affluence in the 1700s. Back then, these tropical fruits were a true luxury, primarily because their cultivation and transport across rough seas posed significant challenges. A single pineapple could cost as much as $8,000 today, making it a coveted item among Europe's elite. The affluent didn't just eat them, they would rent pineapples to impress guests at extravagant parties, treating the fruit as a lavish centerpiece that showcased their social standing. Picture a grand dinner where the highlight is a stunningly presented pineapple, admired more for its rarity than for its taste. This enchanting fruit even permeated art and architecture, with depictions that represented hospitality and wealth. However, as horticultural techniques advanced and shipping logistics improved, pineapples transitioned from a rare luxury to a delightful staple in kitchens worldwide. Today, we enjoy this tropical treasure without the extravagant expense, but it's captivating to remember how pineapples once epitomized glamour and exclusivity. What if I told you owls see through their ears? Northern saw-whet owls are fascinating little creatures, and one of their most unusual features lies in their unique ear openings. These owls have large ear holes, which not only help them hear, but they also provide a surprising way to glimpse their eyeballs. When you think about it, it's like nature's quirky design. These owls have a special ability to locate prey in the dark by combining their exceptional hearing with excellent vision, all thanks to their unusual ear structure. The owl's ears aren't positioned symmetrically, which allows them to pinpoint sound in three-dimensional space, giving them a critical advantage as nighttime hunters. They mainly feast on small mammals like mice, showcasing their skills in capturing prey with remarkable precision. Isn't it amazing how evolution has crafted a creature that can literally use its ears to see? Next time you hear an owl hooting in the night, picture this amusing trait that makes the northern saw-whet owl even more intriguing. Here's a wild fact about the Mariana Trench. This remarkable underwater feature in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest place on Earth, reaching a staggering depth of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, the mountain would still be fully submerged, with miles of water weighing down above it. This extreme environment creates crushing pressure and complete darkness, making it one of the most challenging places to explore. Despite these harsh conditions, the trench is home to fascinating and unique creatures, many of which have adapted in surprising ways. For instance, some organisms have developed special proteins to survive the intense pressure, while others can produce light to navigate through the darkness. Scientists are still uncovering the mysteries of this deep ocean world. So who knows what other incredible life forms await discovery in the Mariana Trench? Have you heard how elephants protect themselves? Elephants are fascinating creatures, not just because of their size, but also because of their incredible adaptations. One of the most interesting features of elephants is their thick skin, which can be up to 1 inch in thickness. This skin serves multiple purposes, but its primary role is as a defense mechanism against pesky insect bites. Elephants are often found wandering in areas where biting insects thrive. Their tough skin acts as a barrier, reducing the impact of bites from mosquitoes and other insects that can cause irritation and discomfort. But that's not all. Elephants also have a unique habit of rolling in mud or dust. This behavior not only keeps their skin cool, but also helps cover up any insect bites, providing a natural form of protection. So next time you see an elephant enjoying a mud bath, remember that it's not just for fun. It's a clever way to safeguard themselves from bothersome bugs. Isn't nature amazing? Is it really true that tires pollute our oceans? Tires, a critical part of our vehicles, are surprisingly one of the largest contributors to microplastic pollution in oceans, releasing over 200,000 tons of tiny plastic particles every year. When we drive, tires wear down and shed these microscopic fragments that can escape into the environment. Rainwater washes them off roadways and straight into rivers and streams, eventually leading to the oceans. Once in the water, These tiny bits of plastic can be swallowed by marine life, posing risks to their health and entering the food chain that affects us too. This issue may not be in the spotlight as much as plastic bags or bottles, but it's a growing concern for scientists and environmentalists alike. Addressing tire pollution involves not only drivers being more mindful, but also manufacturers focusing on more sustainable materials. By understanding the impact of something so common, we can take steps to protect our oceans and the creatures that inhabit them. What steps will you take to help reduce this hidden pollution? Believe it or not, here's a lift with history. The Santa Justa elevator in Lisbon is not just any ordinary elevator. It's a stunning achievement of 19th century engineering. Designed by Raoul Meunier du Penseur, who learned from the famous engineer Gustave Eiffel, this elevator showcases intricate wrought iron designs that attract both locals and tourists alike. It connects the steep Barro Alto neighborhood with the Baixa district, making it a practical solution for those climbing the city's hills. But it's not just about functionality. This elevator is a piece of art, standing tall at about 148 feet and offering fantastic views of the city's skyline. When you step inside, you're transported back in time, surrounded by its beautifully crafted metalwork. Its purpose goes beyond merely moving people. It's a symbol of architectural innovation and a reflection of Lisbon's rich history. So if you ever find yourself in the city, don't miss the chance to ride this unique lift and soak in the sights. What a way to experience the charm of Lisbon. Get ready to be amazed by cockroach agility. Cockroaches are not just creepy little insects. They are incredibly agile creatures capable of changing direction up to 25 times in just 1 second. This quick maneuverability allows them to dodge predators and navigate tricky environments, which is why they seem to vanish before your eyes. Their speed is impressive, but it's their ability to thrive in a wide range of situations that truly astounds scientists. Cockroaches can survive in dark corners and even in extreme conditions, such as nuclear disasters, showcasing their resilience. This adaptability makes them one of the toughest species on the planet. So the next time you spot a cockroach racing across your kitchen floor, remember that its lightning-fast reflexes help it outsmart many dangers. Isn't it fascinating how these little creatures have evolved to be so tough and agile? Here's a wild fact about ancient cotton use. Long ago, cotton wasn't just a fabric. It was a symbol of luxury and social standing. In ancient civilizations like Egypt and India, wearing cotton was a clear indicator of wealth and status. Unlike rougher materials, cotton offered unmatched comfort, making it highly sought after by the elite. Imagine attending a grand event and being identified by the soft, breathable fabric draped elegantly on your body. This luxurious textile was so prized that it often sparked trade between distant regions, connecting cultures and economies in ways we sometimes overlook today. Even heirlooms made from this material passed down through generations became treasured markers of wealth and heritage. So next time you slip on a cotton shirt, think about the thousands of years of history woven into its threads. Isn't it fascinating how something so common today used to define social circles? Why exactly does jasmine add flavor to our food? Jasmine is not just a pretty flower. It plays a star role in many Asian and Middle Eastern cuisines. This incredibly fragrant flower is often used to enhance flavors in salads, sweets, and refreshing drinks. One of the most popular uses of jasmine is in jasmine rice, which is celebrated for its delightful aroma and slightly nutty taste. When cooked, this rice releases a wonderful fragrance that can make any meal feel special. But jasmine doesn't stop there. You can also find this lovely ingredient in delicious desserts like ice cream, elegant syrups, and savory sauces. Its floral notes bring a unique twist to dishes, making them more aromatic and enjoyable. So next time you catch a whiff of jasmine rice or sip on a jasmine-infused drink, remember how this beautiful flower is transforming your dining experience. Hard to believe, but a postman built a castle. Le Palais Idéal, a stunning 85-foot-long masterpiece in France, is the brainchild of postman Ferdinand Cheval. Over 34 years, from 1879 to 1912, Cheval dedicated his spare time to creating this extraordinary structure using stones he collected during his daily mail route. Lacking formal architectural training, he drew inspiration from dreams in nature, infusing the castle with whimsical designs that blend various styles, including Gothic and Baroque. Each stone was carefully placed, reflecting his passion and determination. Today, Le Palais Ideal stands as a testament to his creativity, attracting visitors from all around the world eager to marvel at its intricate details and hear Chagall's remarkable story of perseverance. So, next time you think of unusual art, remember this incredible castle built by a humble postman? Ever thought about why Auschwitz still matters today? This infamous concentration camp, located in Poland, became a haunting reminder of the Holocaust, where millions of Jewish lives were tragically lost. Auschwitz stands as a powerful symbol of the consequences of unchecked hatred and intolerance. Established by the Nazis in 1940, it initially served as a detention center, but soon transformed into the deadliest site of genocide. Survivors' stories and chilling photographs from this dark chapter in history remind us of the resilience of the human spirit despite unimaginable suffering. Today, Auschwitz is a stark reminder of our responsibility to combat hatred and ensure that such atrocities never happen again. Visiting this site allows us to reflect on the past while encouraging discussions about tolerance, understanding, and the importance of standing up against discrimination in any form. How can we ensure that the lessons of Auschwitz are never forgotten? Ever wondered how deep Loch Ness really is? This famous Scottish lake plunges to a remarkable depth of 230 meters, or 755 feet. That's twice as deep as the North Sea, which averages around 90 meters, or 295 feet deep. Loch Ness isn't just home to the legendary Nessie. It's also a fascinating spot for geologists and nature enthusiasts. The lake is formed in a rift valley, giving it unique geological features that contribute to its incredible depth. This depth creates mysterious underwater habitats that could hide various species and secrets waiting to be discovered. Many people visit Loch Ness not just to catch a glimpse of the famed monster, but also to enjoy the beautiful landscapes and rich history surrounding this enchanting water body. So the next time you hear someone mention Loch Ness, remember that its depths are much more than just a legend. How cool is that? Can you believe Kumar Anandan's snake challenge? In 1980, Kumar Anandan decided to test his bravery and join a remarkable experiment, spending 72 hours in a cabin filled with 72 poisonous snakes. This extraordinary feat, which seems like something straight out of an adventure movie, showcased Anandan's courage and composure in a risky environment. Locked in the cabin, he had to remain calm, understanding the snake's behavior while staying alert. Snakes like cobras and vipers are notorious for their venomous bites, but Kumar managed to emerge unscathed after 3 long days. His incredible story spreads the message that, with knowledge and respect for nature, we can coexist with even the most dangerous creatures. The experience not only challenged his mental fortitude, but also sparked discussions about fear and respect for wildlife. He inspired many to rethink their views about snakes, showing that understanding can help overcome fear. What would you do in such a thrilling situation? Get ready to discover Ralph Lauren's stylish legacy. Founded in 1967, the Polo Ralph Lauren sportswear line has become a major player in the fashion world, celebrated for its classic and sporty designs. The brand is instantly recognizable thanks to its iconic polo player logo, which represents the essence of American style and sophistication. Ralph Lauren himself started with a vision of creating ties that boasted a unique flair, which eventually blossomed into a full-fledged lifestyle brand. Over the years, Polo Ralph Lauren has expanded its offerings, catering to both men and women, with a diverse range of apparel, accessories, and fragrances. Its timeless aesthetics not only reflect athleticism, but also symbolize affluence and luxury. This successful blend of sport and elegance has transformed how people perceive and wear fashion. Would you wear something that embodies such a rich history? Guess what really drives the common Swift's life? Common Swifts, scientifically known as apus apus, have an intriguing characteristic: short legs that inspired their name, meaning no feet. This unique anatomy may seem limiting, but it actually enhances their incredible ability to fly. Swifts are aerial champions, remarkably adapted for life in the sky. What's even more astonishing is that young swifts can stay airborne for up to 2 to 3 years after they leave the nest. During this time, they feed, migrate, and engage in various activities while soaring through the air without ever needing to land. This exceptional flying prowess allows them to cover vast distances in search of food, primarily insects. Their time in the air is so impressive that even when they eventually land, it's usually only to breed. Isn't it fascinating how these small birds redefine what it means to live in the sky? Let's uncover the truth about goldfish memory. Contrary to popular belief, goldfish are actually quite clever and can remember things for months. Many people think these fish only have a memory span of 3 seconds, but studies show they can learn and retain information much longer. For instance, goldfish can recognize their owners, which is impressive for a pet often thought to have no memory at all. Imagine your goldfish greeting you at feeding time because it remembers when you show up. They can also navigate mazes, demonstrating their ability to learn complex paths to find food. Plus, goldfish keep track of feeding schedules, so they know when to expect snacks. This fascinating memory offers a glimpse into the intelligence of these aquatic beauties and challenges us to rethink how we view their capabilities. Who would have thought that goldfish could be such smart and memorable pets? Is it really true that avocados can grow over a foot long? The long neck avocado, or simply long neck, is a fascinating fruit variety that can reach an impressive length of up to 18 inches. This avocado type is especially popular in sunny Florida, where its unique shape and flavors stand out. What makes it so special? The long neck avocado boasts a creamy, dense texture and a naturally sweet taste, making it perfect for a variety of tasty dishes. Imagine scooping some into your homemade guacamole, tossing it in a fresh salad, or blending it into a delicious smoothie. These culinary uses highlight how this extraordinary avocado can elevate many meals. In addition to its size and taste, the long neck avocado is a fun way to impress your friends and family when you whip up a dish featuring this special variety. Have you ever seen an avocado that could be mistaken for a long green cucumber? If you're in Florida, keep an eye out for this unique fruit next time you're grocery shopping or visiting a local farm. It's truly a treat for the taste buds. Guess what really drives home runs in baseball? Babe Ruth, one of the greatest baseball players of all time, made history by hitting more home runs alone than entire Major League Baseball teams in both 1920 and 1927. In 1920, Ruth smashed 54 home runs, outscoring teams like the Philadelphia Phillies, who collectively hit just 48. Then, in 1927, he blew everyone away again by launching 60 home runs while the entire league couldn't keep up. This demonstrates not just Ruth's remarkable power, but also his exceptional skill at the plate, which set a standard that few have reached since. Ruth's unique blend of strength and strategy transformed the game and helped popularize baseball in America. His dazzling performances inspired future generations of players and fans alike. When you think about what makes baseball thrilling, can you name anyone else who has left such a massive legacy? Did you know Triton has amazing liquid nitrogen geysers? This fascinating moon of Neptune is one of the coldest active worlds in our solar system. With temperatures plummeting to around 391 degrees Fahrenheit, Triton isn't just icy. It has geysers that shoot plumes of liquid nitrogen into space. These geysers hint at some underlying heat, which keeps this distant moon buzzing with activity. But that's not all. Neptune, the giant planet that Triton orbits, has its own unique features too. It's adorned with faint rings that circle around it, creating a delicate beauty amidst the cosmic darkness. Plus, Neptune is home to 14 known moons, each adding to the intrigue for astronomers exploring our celestial neighborhood. As we study Triton and its fellow moons, we gain valuable insights into the nature of icy bodies in our solar system. What secrets lie beneath Triton's surface, just waiting to be uncovered? Prepare to be amazed by the Olympic rings. The 5 gray fins, arranged in a circle, represent the unity of the 5 continents during the Olympic Games in Olympia. Each ring symbolizes a different part of the world. Africa, the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. The design highlights the spirit of friendship and competition that connects athletes from diverse backgrounds. Interestingly, Pierre de Coubertin, the founder of the modern Olympics, chose this design in 1913, aiming to promote peace and understanding through sports. The overlapping rings show how nations can come together, despite their differences. Each time athletes raise their flags during the ceremonies, they celebrate not just their individual achievements, but also the global connection that the Olympics encourages. Isn't it inspiring how a simple design can symbolize such grand ideals? Have you ever wondered why 93.7 million visit? This staggering number of visitors refers to a popular tourist destination that captivates the hearts of millions each year. Imagine the bustling streets filled with excited families, couples snapping photos, and friends discovering new adventures together. Attractions like iconic landmarks, stunning natural landscapes, and vibrant cultural events draw people from all corners of the globe, creating an unforgettable experience. The sheer diversity of activities ensures there's something for everyone, whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, or an outdoor adventurer. Local businesses thrive on this influx, showcasing regional cuisine, crafts, and hospitality. However, with such a high visitor count, it's essential to promote sustainable tourism practices. Balancing the joy of exploring with caring for the environment and community is key to preserving the magic of this incredible location for future generations. What keeps you coming back to your favorite travel spot? Did you know smartphones changed our daily interactions? The smartphone, first popularized by the iPhone in 2007, has completely transformed how we communicate and access information. Imagine a single device that lets you call, text, and surf the internet all in one place. This innovation has fused telephony, computing, and online connectivity, making it easier than ever to stay in touch with friends and family or look up information on the fly. With apps for everything from social media to online shopping, smartphones have not only guided our daily activities, but also altered our social interactions. Now we can share moments in real time, enjoy streaming entertainment on the go, and even conduct business meetings from the comfort of our homes. However, as beneficial as they are, smartphones have raised questions about privacy and face-to-face interactions. Have we become too reliant on these amazing devices? Believe it or not, mosquitoes can smell you from 20 meters away. This tiny yet formidable insect has a remarkable ability to detect carbon dioxide, a gas we exhale from great distances. When we breathe out, we release carbon dioxide into the air, a scent that triggers the mosquito's keen sense of smell. They're not using their eyes to find us. Instead, they are honing in on our breath, making it easier for them to track down their next meal. In fact, female mosquitoes, which are the ones that bite, are particularly sensitive to the scent of carbon dioxide. This ability helps them locate potential hosts successfully, especially during warm nights when we are spending more time outdoors. So whether you're camping, gardening, or just enjoying a summer evening, remember that your breath is like a beacon to these pesky pests. How can we protect ourselves from their buzz? Did you know toilets claim 7 million phones yearly? This astonishing statistic reveals a common mishap that many people can relate to. Each year, an estimated 7 million cell phones take an unexpected plunge into toilets across the globe. It's a startling number that adds up to a lot of unfortunate moments for unsuspecting users. Various factors contribute to this tricky trend. Sometimes it's a simple mishap with a slippery hand, while other times it's the thrilling excitement of multitasking in the bathroom. Smartphone users, especially, need to be cautious as these devices have become essential for our daily lives, holding valuable information. While many phones can survive a brief dunking with prompt rescue, the unfortunate truth is that countless devices are beyond saving. So next time you reach for your phone in a restroom, maybe think twice about where you put it. Is it really true that one man survived both bombings? Tsutomu Yamaguchi is an extraordinary figure in history, known for being the only person officially recognized to have survived both atomic bombings in Japan during World War II. On August 6, 1945, he was in Hiroshima when the first bomb exploded, causing immense destruction and loss of life. Despite being severely injured, he remarkably managed to find assistance and return home to Nagasaki. Just 3 days later, on August 9th, a second bomb fell on his hometown. Remarkably, Yamaguchi survived again, although his injuries from the first bombing left him in a frail state. His story highlights not only personal resilience, but also the devastating consequences of nuclear warfare on human lives. Yamaguchi lived to tell his tale, becoming a powerful advocate for peace and nuclear disarmament. His experiences serve as a sobering reminder of the horrors of war and the importance of striving for a peaceful future. What can his life teach us about the power of survival? You might be surprised by your sleep time. Did you know that, on average, it takes about 7 minutes for a person to fall asleep? This might seem quick, but the exact time can vary greatly depending on a few key factors. For instance, stress levels are a major player. If your mind is racing with worries or plans, it might take longer to drift off. Comfort also matters. Your pillow, mattress, and overall sleeping environment significantly contribute to how quickly you can snooze. Individual sleeping habits play a role too. Some people have consistent nighttime routines that help signal their bodies when it's time to sleep, leading to a faster transition into dreamland. Others might struggle with irregular schedules or late-night screens, which can extend the time it takes to fall asleep. Next time you're lying in bed, consider what factors might be influencing your sleep time. Are you cozy enough? Is your mind at ease? Small changes can make a big difference in how quickly you find rest. Here's a wild fact about Mars sunsets. Did you know that sunsets on Mars appear blue? While people on Earth admire the warm hues of red, orange, and yellow as the sun dips below the horizon, Martian sunsets paint a much cooler picture. This astonishing phenomenon happens due to the unique atmosphere of Mars, which is filled with fine dust and various particles. These particles scatter sunlight differently than what we see here. During sunset, the sunlight must pass through more of the atmosphere, which scatters shorter blue wavelengths more than the reds. This scattering effect allows the blue light to dominate during the latter moments of the day. Imagine standing on the Martian surface, watching a stunning blue sunset while surrounded by rocky landscapes and dust storms. Isn't it fascinating how different our neighboring planet is? Have you heard about America's hidden landfill water? It's a shocking reality that landfills across the United States are home to approximately 22 million gallons of water trapped in plastic bottles. This staggering amount demonstrates just how significant plastic waste has become in our environment. Many people don't realize that when we throw away plastic bottles, they often end up in landfills, where they can take hundreds of years to decompose. While these bottles do accumulate water when it rains, the larger issue is the environmental impact of our disposables. Each year, millions of plastic items are discarded, leading to waste overflowing in landfills and polluting our beautiful planet. This trapped water, instead of being recycled or repurposed, becomes a symbol of our wastefulness. By rethinking our plastic use, choosing reusable containers, and supporting recycling efforts, we can all play a part in reducing this problem. How many bottles do you think you can save from the landfill? Did you know Siri was almost an Android app? Before Apple snatched up Siri, this groundbreaking voice assistant was originally designed to function on Android and BlackBerry devices. Imagine how different things could be if Siri had launched on those platforms. This acquisition by Apple in 2010 changed everything, allowing Siri to evolve into a central part of Apple's ecosystem. By integrating Siri into their products, Apple not only improved the user experience for iPhone and iPad owners, but also set a new standard for voice-activated technology across the tech industry. Now, instead of being just another app, Siri became an essential feature, helping users with everything from setting reminders to controlling smart home devices. The move showcased Apple's vision for a seamless digital experience, intertwining hardware and software in a way that few had done before. Today, Siri stands as a testament to how one acquisition can reshape an entire market and influence our daily interactions with technology. What new innovations could be coming next? Hard to believe, but Iceland has no mosquitoes. This fascinating island nation is completely free of these pesky pests thanks to its unique climate and geography. While many places in the Arctic are swarming with mosquitoes during the warmer months, Iceland's freezing temperatures and lack of stagnant water create an environment where mosquito larvae simply can't thrive. You see, mosquitoes need still water to lay their eggs, and Iceland's landscape is predominantly rugged and mountainous, with fast-flowing rivers and lakes that freeze over in winter. The result? A summer escape without the annoying buzz and bites that plague most other places. So whether you're hiking through its stunning landscapes or relaxing in the famous Blue Lagoon, you can enjoy nature fully without the worry of mosquitoes. Isn't that a delightful reason to visit Iceland? Ever thought about why fish have age rings? Scientists can figure out a fish's age by counting the growth rings found on its scales, or tiny ear bones called otoliths. These rings form much like the growth rings in trees, revealing not just age but also the fish's health over the years. However, sharks and rays do it a bit differently since they don't have otoliths. Instead, researchers look at their vertebrae or the growth bands on their fin spines to find these age markers. This unique method helps scientists learn about the lifespan of these fascinating creatures and understand their life cycles, including when they breed or migrate. By studying these growth patterns, we can get a clearer picture of the fish population status, helping in conservation efforts to protect their habitats and ensure their future. Who knew counting rings could reveal so much? Did you know about Greece's unique waving custom? In Greece, waving with an open palm is a big no-no. This gesture, known as the moutsa, has a long history that dates back to ancient times. It symbolizes shaming someone in Greek culture, which is quite the opposite of how waving is viewed in many other countries. Imagine greeting someone enthusiastically, only to unintentionally offend them. To keep things friendly and avoid faux pas while visiting Greece, it's best to wave with a closed hand or go for a more subtle gesture, like a nod. Locals appreciate the effort to respect their customs, and doing so can make your interactions more pleasant. This fascinating cultural difference highlights how gestures vary widely around the world. What feels like a friendly hello in one place might mean something completely different in another. So next time you're in Greece, remember to keep that palm down and greet with a smile. How about trying out a closed hand wave? Can you imagine Jupiter's surprising orbit around the Sun? This gigantic planet stands out in our solar system due to its massive size, which leads to a fascinating phenomenon called the barycenter. Unlike smaller planets that orbit the Sun without much influence, Jupiter is so large that it actually causes the Sun to wobble slightly as they both orbit a point just above the Sun's surface. This barycenter is the center of mass where the gravitational pull between Jupiter and the Sun balances out. Picture it. Instead of just the Sun spinning around, both celestial bodies are dancing a cosmic dance, influenced by each other's gravity. As the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter is about 11 times wider than Earth and contains over 300 times its mass. This immense size plays a crucial role in not only its own orbit, but also in shaping the dynamics of the solar system itself. Jupiter's gravity is key to protecting Earth from potential asteroid impacts by attracting many space rocks towards itself. Isn't it amazing how this giant planet rearranges our understanding of the celestial ballet? What other mysteries does our solar system hold? Did you know cows are treated like royalty in India? This may sound surprising, but in India, over 200 million cows roam freely, highly regarded in many communities. Cows hold a special place in Indian culture, symbolizing wealth, strength, and motherhood. Many families treat them with utmost respect, often providing them with the best spaces to live and feeding them a nutritious diet. In fact, Hindu beliefs consider the cow sacred, leading to laws that protect these animals from harm. While you're likely to see cows casually strolling through city streets, their presence serves as a reminder of the deeply ingrained cultural attitudes towards them. Additionally, some organizations focus on the welfare of cows, ensuring they live healthy lives. This unique relationship between cows and people has sparked conversations around animal rights and cultural identity in modern India. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures can shape our view of the animals we share our world with? Why exactly does toilet time add up so much? It's surprising to think that over a lifetime, the average person spends about a whole year on the toilet. This adds up due to daily habits and bodily needs. Most people visit the bathroom multiple times a day, each visit lasting several minutes. Factors like reading, scrolling through phones, and even relaxing can make these moments extend longer than expected. In fact, some people might treat their bathroom break as a mini retreat. While this time is often seen as unproductive, it also offers a unique chance to pause and unwind. Plus, it's fascinating to consider how various cultures view bathroom time differently. For some, it's just a necessity, while for others, it's a space for contemplation. So the next time you find yourself scrolling in there, remember you're part of a fascinating statistic. It's all about balance, right? Here's a wild fact about the oldest hotel in the world. The Nishiyama Onsen Kyokan in Japan boasts an incredible 1,320-year history that began way back in 705 AD. This remarkable hotel has been warmly welcoming guests for over 52 generations, all managed by the same family. Nestled near the stunning Mount Fuji, it features 37 charming rooms, each offering a taste of traditional Japanese hospitality. One of its most enticing features is the natural hot springs, or onsen, that rejuvenate visitors with their warm, mineral-rich waters. Guests can relax in this tranquil oasis, soaking in the beauty of the surrounding landscape while savoring the rich history surrounding them. Imagine being part of a legacy that has endured for more than a millennium. The Nishiyama Onsen Kyokan isn't just a place to stay, it's a journey through time that connects generations, culture, and nature. Isn't it fascinating to think about all the stories that have unfolded there? Why exactly does a knitted boat float? Surprisingly, a group of innovative designers has crafted a remarkable knitted boat that can actually stay afloat. This unique creation might sound like a last-minute, desperate solution, but it showcases creativity at its best. Made from durable and water-resistant yarn, this boat is more than just a novelty. It challenges our traditional ideas about boat building. However, it is important to note that while the knitted boat can float, it is described as being only precariously seaworthy. This means it may not perform well in rough waters, making it more of a fun experiment than a reliable vessel for a deep-sea adventure. This project invites us to think outside the box about materials and design, blending art and utility in unexpected ways. Could this be a peek into the future of sustainable boating? Can hippos really sleep underwater without swimming? Surprisingly, hippos are unable to swim at all. Instead of gliding gracefully through the water, their dense bones make them barely buoyant, which means they can't float. When they want to move around in rivers or lakes, hippos opt for a unique method. They trot along the riverbed or seafloor in a slow-motion gallop. This quirky movement allows them to navigate their aquatic habitat without needing to swim. However, there's another fascinating aspect of hippo life, as they can actually sleep underwater. They have a special reflex that lets them automatically surface for air while they snooze, all without waking up. This incredible ability helps them stay safe while resting, as they can take a nap while remaining submerged from potential predators. Isn't it amazing how these massive animals have adapted to life in the water? Hard to believe, but therapsids roamed Earth long ago. These fascinating creatures lived over 250 million years ago in what is now South Africa, long before dinosaurs strutted across the planet. Therapsids were not just ordinary reptiles, they were mammal-like in many ways and showed early signs of traits we associate with modern mammals. For example, they developed differentiated teeth, which meant they had specialized teeth for different functions, like chewing and tearing food, unlike their simpler relatives. This evolutionary step was crucial because it paved the way for mammals to thrive in a world dominated by reptiles. Therapsids also had a more upright posture, allowing better movement and agility in their environment. Understanding these remarkable creatures helps us appreciate how life on Earth has changed over millions of years. Isn't it incredible to think about the ancient history that shaped the mammals we know today? Have you ever wondered about missing soldiers in Lithuania? In 2020, an unusual incident unfolded during a graduation exam involving 5 Lithuanian soldiers. These brave individuals went missing, successfully avoiding all attempts to locate them as they believed the exercise was still in progress. Picture this. While their comrades were searching high and low, these soldiers were honing their survival skills and demonstrating their training in a real-world context. A military spokesman later praised their exemplary performance, highlighting that their ability to think critically and adapt under pressure showcased the very essence of military training. Instead of panicking in a stressful situation, they transformed it into a test of their capabilities. This remarkable event not only raised eyebrows but also sparked discussions about the effectiveness of military exercises and the importance of communication during training. What do you think about their decision to continue evading capture? Why exactly does the Conan Wheel challenge athletes? The Conan Wheel, featured prominently in the Giants Live World Tour 2023 finals, is no ordinary apparatus. Weighing about 441 pounds, this iconic equipment is a true test of both strength and endurance. Athletes must carry the heavy load while maintaining a steady pace, pushing their bodies to the limits. This challenge not only demands remarkable physical power to lift and move the wheel, but also requires mental resilience to keep going when fatigue sets in. Competitors train rigorously, honing their strength and stamina, as every second counts in a challenge like this. The Conan Wheel is designed to mimic the heavy lifting and endurance demands found in real-world scenarios, making it a fantastic test of athletic skill and determination. So the next time you see an athlete tackle this mammoth wheel, you'll appreciate just how tough this challenge truly is. Ever wondered how Poland honors long-lasting marriages? The Polish government proudly awards a special medal to couples who have celebrated their love for over 50 years. This heartwarming tradition not only recognizes the commitment of these couples, but also highlights the importance of family. To qualify for this prestigious honor, couples must have at least one child, whether biological or adopted, reflecting the nation's appreciation for family values. Imagine the stories and experiences shared between partners who have spent half a century together. This medal serves as a symbol of enduring love and resilience. It encourages younger generations to cherish relationships and emphasizes the joy found in lasting partnerships. Celebrating milestones like this can inspire others to appreciate the beauty of marriage and family life. So if you know a couple who fits the criteria, why not celebrate their love too? Here's something incredible about ancient Roman beauty treatments. In ancient Rome, the elite had some rather bizarre ideas about skincare. They reportedly used face masks made from crocodile feces to achieve that desired glow. Yes, you heard that right. These rich Romans believed that the unique properties of crocodile dung could help cleanse and rejuvenate their skin. This unusual practice highlights how far people were willing to go for beauty, even experimenting with materials that might make most of us cringe today. The use of animal byproducts wasn't limited to crocodiles. Various other natural ingredients were popular as well. From honey to milk, ancient Romans had a whole arsenal of beauty remedies. Despite the oddity of these treatments, they reveal a fascinating perspective on beauty standards in history, showing us that people have always sought innovative and sometimes strange ways to enhance their appearance. Can you imagine slathering such a mask on your face? Here's something incredible about social spiders. These fascinating creatures live together in large groups and work as a team to build massive webs that can stretch across trees, bushes, and even buildings. Imagine a web so big it looks like a city in the sky. Each spider contributes to the structure, weaving silk in a cooperative effort that showcases teamwork on a grand scale. This behavior not only helps them trap more prey, but also offers protection from predators. Social spiders can share food and care for each other's young, creating a strong community. One of the most well-known species, the Anolosomus eximius, can form colonies of thousands of spiders, turning them into a living web of cooperation. Their ability to collaborate and thrive in such close quarters offers amazing insights into social behavior in nature. Have you ever seen a spider web that massive? Discover the downfall of the spam king, Alan Ralsky. In 2003, a local article unveiled the opulent lifestyle of Alan Ralsky, who earned notoriety as the spam king. His extravagant spending and lavish tastes did not sit well with everyone. Critics decided to strike back, taking action to turn the tables on Ralski. They hunted down his address and, to his dismay, signed him up for an avalanche of junk mail. Imagine this. At the height of his misfortune, he received hundreds of pounds of unwanted mail daily, piling up at his doorstep. This retaliatory strategy made a powerful statement against spamming and highlighted how people can unite against online harassment. In the age of email and digital communication, Ralski's story serves as a reminder of the consequences of spam and how communities can push back against it. What do you think of this unique form of protest? Have you noticed how social media changes communication? It's amazing to think that platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have evolved into vibrant spaces for self-expression. Today, millions of users share personal stories, insights, and opinions with the click of a button, reaching audiences far beyond their immediate circle. This transformation reshapes our interactions, allowing individuals from diverse backgrounds to connect and celebrate their uniqueness. With a simple post or tweet, someone can spark a conversation about mental health, social justice, or even daily joys, ultimately fostering understanding and empathy among different communities. As we exchange ideas and experiences, we also redefine what it means to be connected in a digital world. So how do these changes impact our society and our relationships? Are we becoming more united or more divided through this online chatter? Is it really true that pyramids were built by workers, not slaves? Contrary to what many people think, the incredible builders of the Egyptian pyramids were often not slaves as commonly believed. In fact, these laborers were skilled workers who took great pride in their craft and enjoyed various rights. Historical records show that they could take sick days and even had reasons for absence, like being stung by a scorpion or struggling with their eyesight. Many of these workers lived in nearby villages and received wages, food, and medical care, all of which highlight their important role in society. They worked in teams and showed remarkable teamwork and organization to construct these massive structures that still amaze us today. So the next time you think about the pyramids, remember the talented builders who dedicated their skills to create such wonders. How does this change your view of ancient Egypt? Is it really true that vitamin C can cure cancer? Linus Pauling, a renowned chemist and two-time Nobel laureate, stirred quite a debate with his bold claims about vitamin C. He passionately argued that high doses of this vitamin could be a powerful weapon against cancer, believing it could boost the immune system and fight tumors. This idea captivated many, leading people to wonder if a simple vitamin could be a cure. However, despite Pauling's fame and authority, robust scientific studies did not back his claims. Many researchers found no clear evidence that high doses of vitamin C have any effect on cancer treatment. Ironically, even as he promoted this controversial stance, Pauling himself battled prostate cancer, ultimately passing away from the disease. His story invites us to question the complexities of medicine and the important difference between hope and scientific evidence. Could his passionate belief have been more about hope than fact? Here's a wild fact about the Wang Tunnel Road. This incredible road is hand-carved through a mountain in China, and it's famous not just for its stunning views, but also for its danger. Imagine driving along a narrow path cut right into the rock, with towering cliffs on one side and sheer drops on the other. The Wang Tunnel Road offers breathtaking sights of nature, but it demands respect due to its treacherous turns and constant need for focus. Travelers are often captivated by the landscape as they navigate this thrilling route, with every twist revealing another magnificent panorama. While adventurers and photographers flock to experience its beauty, caution is essential, as the road can be challenging in poor weather conditions. Whether you seek adventure or simply want to soak in the views, the Wang Tunnel Road is sure to leave lasting memories. Are you ready for an adventurous drive? Here's what actually happens when elephants grow huge. The largest elephant ever recorded was an African elephant from Tanzania, weighing a staggering 10,186 kilograms, which is about 24,000 pounds. Standing at approximately 3.96 meters tall, or around 13 feet, this magnificent creature truly exemplifies the grandeur of wildlife. African elephants are the largest land animals on Earth, and they play a critical role in their ecosystems by helping to maintain the habitats they live in. When they roam the savannas, they create pathways for other animals and even help to disperse seeds through their dung. Imagine witnessing a creature as massive as a small car, walking gracefully, using its trunk to pick leaves from trees or splash water over its back to keep cool. Sadly, threats like poaching and habitat loss put these stunning giants at risk. We should protect these incredible animals to ensure future generations can marvel at their presence. Here's a surprising truth about household finances. In an eye-opening statistic, women manage the finances and pay the bills in 75% of American households. This fact not only highlights women's pivotal role in budgeting and financial planning, but also challenges outdated stereotypes about gender roles in the home. Many people still cling to the notion that men are the primary decision makers when it comes to finances, yet this data reveals a different reality. Women are increasingly taking the lead in managing household budgets, making investment choices, and planning for the future. By handling finances, women contribute significantly to their family's economic well-being, showcasing their leadership and trustworthiness in money matters. As societal views evolve, it's essential to recognize these shifts and appreciate the growing financial empowerment of women in homes across America. Are we ready to rethink traditional gender roles? Ever thought carrots could turn your skin orange? It's surprisingly true that consuming large amounts of carrots can lead to a condition known as carotenemia. This happens because carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a pigment that gives them their vibrant color. When you eat too many carrots, the beta-carotene begins to accumulate in your body and can tint your skin an orange hue. This condition is generally harmless and usually goes away after reducing carrot intake. It's a fascinating example of how our diet impacts our appearance, truly illustrating the old saying, "You are what you eat." While most people need to eat an overwhelming amount of carrots for this to happen, think about several pounds each day. It's a good reminder of how important moderation is in our nutrition. So while carrots are healthy and delicious, it might be wise to balance them with other colorful veggies. Have you ever noticed this unexpected skin change from your favorite snacks? Let's uncover the truth about sheep and water. Sheep have a fascinating quirk when it comes to drinking. They actively avoid moving water, like rivers and streams. Why do they do this? Well, it turns out that sheep cannot swim, so flowing water makes them feel anxious and vulnerable. Instead, these clever animals gravitate towards calm sources, like watering holes and lakes, where they feel secure. Imagine a busy stream. The rushing water creates a chaotic scene, which can be quite intimidating for a sheep. Choosing calmer waters not only helps them drink safely, but also ensures they stay hydrated without the fear of drowning. This instinctual behavior is vital for their survival, especially in environments where water sources can be scarce or dangerous. Understanding such peculiar habits of sheep showcases the remarkable ways animals adapt to their surroundings. Next time you spot a sheep, think about their unique relationship with water. Here's what actually happens when you believe in elves. A fascinating survey from 2007 found that a whopping 62% of Icelanders hold a belief in these magical beings, often thought to inhabit nature and hidden hills. This enchanting belief is deeply woven into Iceland's rich folklore, which traces its origins back to the Viking era around 1000 AD. Many Icelanders view elves as protective spirits, akin to guardians of the earth. Some even claim that construction projects in Iceland must consider the homes of these hidden folk, leading to delays and careful planning to avoid upsetting their enchanting world. This cultural reverence for elves showcases Iceland's unique relationship with nature and tradition. In a land filled with stunning landscapes and vibrant heritage, the belief in elves continues to thrive, sparking curiosity among both locals and tourists. So next time you visit Iceland, who knows? You might just catch a glimpse of these mystical creatures. Believe it or not, durian packs a nutritional punch. Known as the king of fruits, durian is famous for its divisive smell, which some people adore while others find off-putting. Surprisingly, this strong odor might actually help protect the fruit in the wild, deterring predators and ensuring its survival. But that's not all. Durian is also loaded with essential nutrients. It contains vitamin C, which boosts your immune system, and plenty of fiber to keep your digestion on track. Additionally, it offers healthy fats that can help maintain heart health. While its pungent aroma often steals the spotlight, it's vital to recognize that durian is not just unique in scent, but also in its impressive nutritional profile. This exotic fruit can be a delightful addition to your diet, whether you enjoy it fresh or in desserts. Have you ever tried durian, or are you brave enough to face its intense smell? Prepare to be amazed by the story of pizza.com. In 1994, Chris Clark made a savvy move by purchasing the domain name pizza.com for just $20 a year. At that time, the internet was still in its early stages, and many people underestimated the value of domain names. Clark originally intended it for his consulting business, but he had no idea how popular the name would become. Fast forward to 2008, and that tiny investment paid off big time when he sold the domain at auction for an incredible $2.6 million. This remarkable sale highlights how valuable domain names can be and how they can turn into prized assets over time. Just think, something as simple as a name could lead to such a windfall. The story of pizza.com not only reflects the digital age's growth, but also serves as a lesson in spotting opportunities in the online world. Who knows what the next valuable domain will be? Ever thought about why Central Park has numbered lampposts? These unique markers do more than just light the way. They help visitors navigate the park with ease. Each lamppost features a set of 4 numbers that serve a specific purpose. The first 2 digits point out the nearest cross street, making it simpler for park goers to determine their location. The last 2 digits tell whether the lamppost is closer to the east or west side of the park. If the last digit is even, you're on the east side, while an odd number signifies the west side. So if you're wandering through the park and you see a lamppost marked 7203, you know you're near 72nd Street, just a short stroll from the east side. This clever system ensures everyone can explore the vast beauty of Central Park without feeling lost. Isn't it great when design meets practicality? Is it really true that Windows Phone had a funeral for iPhone? In 2010, the Windows Phone team threw a peculiar yet symbolic funeral for Apple's iPhone, believing that their new phone would soon eclipse Apple's sales figures. Picture a group of tech enthusiasts dressed in black, mourning the supposed demise of the iPhone, convinced that their innovative product would be the next big thing in mobile technology. Fast forward to today, and the irony is hard to miss. The Windows Phone has been discontinued, while the iPhone continues to thrive as one of the most popular smartphones worldwide. This unexpected twist in the tech saga highlights the unpredictable nature of the technology market, where even the most confident predictions can falter. It's a vivid reminder that innovation doesn't always guarantee success, and sometimes what's seen as cutting edge today may become outdated tomorrow. As we reflect on this moment, we can't help but wonder what other surprises the tech world has in store for us. Have you ever wondered why some authors take on challenges? In 1939, author Ernest Vincent Wright captivated readers with his novel Gadsby, an extraordinary work that contains over 50,000 words but never uses the letter E. This remarkable feat is known as a lipogram, a playful literary challenge that has fascinated writers for centuries. By skillfully avoiding one of the most common letters in the English language, Wright pushed his creativity to the limit, showcasing his talent and dedication. Gatsby tells the story of a young man's journey through a vibrant town, filled with adventure and charm, all while adhering to this quirky constraint. This novel not only entertains, but also highlights the innovative ways writers can play with language. Lipograms may seem daunting, yet they reveal the beauty of wordplay and inspire many aspiring authors to experiment with their writing. What other creative challenges could inspire the next literary masterpiece? Is it really true that drugs have special rules in the Netherlands? Yes, it is. While drugs are considered illegal there, the country has a unique approach that encourages safety. If someone is under the influence of drugs, authorities won't penalize them for seeking medical assistance. This progressive policy aims to promote health and safety, reducing the chances of overdose and encouraging those in need to get help. The Dutch believe that addressing substance use as a public health issue rather than just a legal one leads to better outcomes. For instance, people can contact emergency services without fear of arrest, which could save lives. This balance between legality and care emphasizes the importance of compassion in dealing with drug-related issues. So, while using drugs can lead to trouble, knowing you can seek help without legal repercussions is a crucial step forward. Prepare to be amazed by pandas' bamboo diet. Did you know that giant pandas eat a whopping 80 pounds of bamboo each day? These adorable black and white bears have a specialized diet that primarily consists of this tough, fibrous plant. Since bamboo is low in nutrients, these gentle giants must munch on it constantly to get enough energy. Their day is filled with chewing, as they spend about 12 hours eating and foraging. Interestingly, pandas don't use any condiments or fancy ingredients, just pure, fresh bamboo. In fact, their strong jaws and teeth are specifically adapted to crush the tough stalks, making it easier for them to enjoy their meals. Even though bamboo is their main dish, pandas will occasionally eat other plants or small animals. Yet bamboo remains their favorite. Isn't it incredible to think about how these wonderful creatures have adapted to thrive in a habitat that relies so heavily on one type of food? Did you hear about the Chevy Malibu meteorite? In 1992, an astonishing event unfolded in New York when a meteorite struck a parked Chevy Malibu. This incredible collision is one of the most well-documented meteorite events in history. The meteorite, a type that originated from the asteroid belt, weighed about 12 kilograms and created a substantial hole in the car's roof. Witnesses reported the event with a mix of surprise and excitement as chunks of the meteorite scattered nearby. Scientists quickly became interested as they could study the rock to learn more about the early solar system. After its fall, the Chevy Malibu became a unique piece of history, showcasing the rare occurrence of space debris interacting with everyday objects. People often wonder how often meteorites hit our Earth, and the truth is they fall all the time, but most are too small to notice. The Malibu incident serves as a reminder that we share our planet with the remnants of the cosmos, making space less distant and more connected to our daily lives. Did you know the tongue is a remarkable muscle? This intriguing muscle stands out because it is the only one in the human body that is connected at just one end. This unique attachment allows for incredible movement and flexibility, which are crucial for various everyday activities. When you speak, your tongue dances around your mouth, helping to shape sounds and form words. It plays a vital role in tasting food, moving it around your mouth, and pushing it down your throat. But that's not all. Your tongue also helps express feelings. A quick lick can show excitement, or a simple sticking out can convey playfulness. Additionally, the tongue is made up of multiple muscles working together, which contributes to its efficiency and dexterity. From savoring a delicious meal to chatting with friends, the tongue is truly indispensable. So next time you enjoy a tasty treat or share a laugh, take a moment to appreciate this special muscle and all it enables you to do. You might be shocked to learn that peanuts aren't nuts. In fact, peanuts are legumes, making them cousins to beans and lentils rather than almonds or walnuts. This common misconception stems from their name and how we use them in cooking. When we think of nuts, we usually picture hard-shelled snacks, but peanuts grow underground in pods, just like their legume relatives. They thrive in warm climates, especially in countries like the United States and China. Peanuts are packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, which makes them a popular choice for both snacking and cooking. Whether in peanut butter, salads, or stir-fries, they add a delicious crunch and flavor. So the next time you munch on peanuts, remember they have a unique identity beyond being just a traditional nut. Isn't that interesting? Here's what actually happens when China raises pigs. China is home to about half of the world's pig population, which makes it the largest producer and consumer of pork globally. This staggering number means that when you think of pork dishes, you can bet a good chunk comes from Chinese farms. Pigs are vital to China's economy, providing millions of jobs and sustaining countless families. The demand for pork is also significant because it's a staple protein in many Chinese households, featuring prominently in traditional dishes like dumplings and roasted pork. As pork prices fluctuate, they can impact everything from local markets to national policies, as the country strives to provide enough food for its vast population. With advancements in farming techniques and technology, China continues to lead the way in pig farming, ensuring that it meets the needs of its people while impacting global pork supply chains. How does this influence your favorite meals? Is it really true there was a transparent car? In 1939, General Motors introduced the Pontiac Deluxe 6 plexiglass, famously known as the Ghost Car. Revealed at the New York World's Fair, this unique prototype was the very first car to feature a body made entirely of transparent plexiglass. The design allowed onlookers to marvel at the intricate inner workings of the vehicle, making it a true spectacle of engineering innovation. Costing a whopping $25,000 at the time, the Ghost Car highlighted the potential of plexiglass, a material that would later revolutionize various industries, from aviation to architecture. While the car was never put into mass production, it captured the imagination of many, prompting discussions about the future of automotive design. The Ghost Car also represents a significant moment in automotive history, showing how creativity can blend with technology. Looking back, it raises fascinating questions about how far we've come in car design. Imagine what future vehicles will look like as materials and technologies continue to evolve. Ever wondered how music trends affect shipbuilding? Between 2005 and 2009, a fascinating connection emerged in the United States as over 600 ships were built, while digital music surged and vinyl records faded. This period marked a significant transition in how people consume music, with MP3s and streaming services becoming the norm. As more music shifted online, the compact disc began to decline, propelling the popularity of digital formats. Meanwhile, the shipbuilding industry benefited from this changing landscape, possibly due to stronger economic conditions promoting manufacturing. Increased demand for new vessels reflected the booming global trade at the time. This duality illustrates how industries, seemingly unrelated, can influence one another. So could shifts in our cultural habits be steering not just music, but also manufacturing trends? What if I told you Velcro was inspired by burrs? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral took a stroll in the countryside and noticed something peculiar: tiny burrs clinging to his pants and his dog's fur. Intrigued by this natural phenomenon, he examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered their unique hook-like structures that allowed them to latch onto fabric and fur with surprising strength. This moment sparked a creative idea for de Mestral, who began experimenting with a similar design using fabric. Fast forward a few years, and his invention of the hook and loop fastener, now widely known as Velcro, changed the way we think about fastening items. Today, Velcro is used in everything from clothing and shoes to spacesuits and more. So next time you fasten your shoes, remember the genius inspired by a simple nature walk. Believe it or not, your shopping total may surprise you. In the US, many retailers display prices that do not include sales tax, which can vary significantly from state to state. This means that when you grab that cool gadget or delicious snack, the price tag might look reasonable, but the final total can be quite different at checkout. For example, in California, sales tax can reach over 10%, while in New Hampshire, it's a refreshing 0%. This discrepancy can lead to unexpected moments as customers realize they owe more than originally budgeted. Why do stores do this? It's a way to keep prices lower on the shelf and make items seem more appealing. However, remembering to factor in sales tax can be a smart shopping strategy. So next time you're out, check if the price is the real deal or if that surprise number at checkout is sneaking up on you. Let's explore how swifts relate to hummingbirds. These fascinating birds share a surprising family tree that connects swifts and swallows to the vibrant hummingbird. Despite their different appearances and behaviors, all three belong to the order Apodiformes. Swifts, known for their incredible speed and aerial acrobatics, often spend their entire lives flying, eating, and even mating while on the wing. Similarly, swallows are recognized for their graceful glides and often build their nests in human structures. Hummingbirds, on the other hand, captivate us with their tiny size and dazzling colors, using their unique hovering ability to sip nectar from flowers. While they each have their unique traits and habitats, their common ancestors paint a picture of evolutionary adaptation. This connection emphasizes how diverse evolutionary paths can lead to such different lifestyles while still sharing a remarkable bond. So next time you admire the beauty of a hummingbird or watch swallows darting through the sky, remember they are distant relatives on this amazing planet. What if I told you early cameras had super long exposure times? In the early days of photography, capturing a moment wasn't as quick as it is today. Exposure times often stretched to several minutes. This meant that if you were getting your picture taken, you had to hold still for quite a while. As you can imagine, keeping a big smile could get pretty tiring. Instead of forcing a grin, many people opted for more relaxed and natural expressions, which might be why some vintage photos look so genuine and candid. The long waits were a challenge for photographers, but they also led to a unique style of portraiture. Innovations in camera technology eventually reduced exposure times, allowing people to flash a smile without the stress. Today, we hardly think about how far photography has come, but these early experiences shaped how we capture moments and memories. So next time you snap a quick selfie, think about those early pioneers of photography. Did you know Earth's magnetic North Pole is on the move? This might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's true. The magnetic North Pole is drifting northward at an astonishing rate of about 10 miles per year. This shift occurs due to changes in the Earth's molten outer core, which generates our planet's magnetic field. Interestingly, scientists predict that this movement could lead to a complete flip of the magnetic poles someday. While this might seem alarming, there's no need to panic. Such a flip might take thousands of years to unfold and has happened many times throughout Earth's history. During these swaps, animals that rely on the magnetic field for navigation, like birds and turtles, may face challenges, but life on Earth adapts over time. So how do scientists track this movement and understand its implications for us? Did you know animals tidy up their homes? Recent studies reveal that certain animals like rattlesnakes and songbirds engage in fascinating cleaning behaviors within their habitats. These creatures aren't just taking a stroll, they actively clear debris from their surroundings. This behavior serves a dual purpose. By keeping their homes clean, these animals enhance their hunting efficiency and reduce the chances of being spotted by predators. For example, rattlesnakes might remove leaves and small branches that could obstruct their view of prey, while songbirds may clear fallen twigs to create a more inviting space for foraging. It's remarkable to think that these animals are not only focused on survival, but also on maintaining a tidy environment. This cleaning instinct sheds light on the intelligence of these species and how they adapt to their surroundings in clever ways. So next time you see a snake or a bird, remember that they may be doing a little housekeeping to make their lives easier and safer. Prepare to be amazed by the black orchid. This rare flower, often seen as dark purple, enchants anyone who lays eyes on it with its near-black appearance. Found in tropical regions, the black orchid is a true gem among flowers, captivating collectors and botanists alike. Why is it so elusive? The black orchid, particularly the species known as the Cattleya, thrives in specific conditions, making it difficult to cultivate and even harder to find in the wild. Its dark petals shimmer under the sunlight, creating an almost otherworldly effect that enhances its mystique. Not only does its unique coloration allure flower lovers, but its rarity also adds to its appeal. The black orchid can symbolize strength and beauty, making it a perfect gift for special occasions. Have you ever seen one in person? Each encounter is unforgettable, as these flowers seem to hold secrets within their dark blossoms. Why exactly do robots seem so smart today? Robots operate using a mix of pre-programmed algorithms, sensors, and artificial intelligence systems. These components work together like a finely tuned orchestra, processing information from the environment to make decisions and perform various tasks. Imagine a robot cleaning your living room. It doesn't just wander aimlessly. It uses sensors to detect obstacles and map out the space efficiently. Though robots don't have consciousness like humans, they can simulate intelligent behavior by following complex instructions and learning patterns from their experiences. For instance, a robot designed for assembly lines can improve its efficiency over time by understanding which motions are most effective. This amazing adaptability allows robots to respond to changing conditions, making them increasingly useful in our daily lives. What other cool tricks might robots learn in the future? Guess what really drives the Gila monster's survival? These fascinating lizards, native to the southwestern United States and Mexico, are among the few venomous lizard species on the planet. Gila monsters store fat in their tails, which acts like a backup food supply during times when hunting is tough. This unique adaptation allows them to survive in harsh environments where food can be scarce. When Gila monsters do catch their prey, which often includes small mammals and bird eggs, they use their specialized grooved teeth to deliver venom. This venom may seem scary, but it serves two main purposes: protecting the lizard from predators and helping to immobilize their prey. Interestingly, Gila monsters are not aggressive unless threatened, and they spend most of their time basking in the sun or hiding in burrows during the hot part of the day. Isn't it amazing how nature equips creatures like Gila monsters to thrive in their environment? Is Mawsynram really the wettest place on Earth? This small village, hidden in the Khasi Hills of northeastern India, holds a remarkable title. Situated at an elevation of about 4,593 meters, Mawsynram receives a staggering average of 467 inches of rain each year. This incredible amount of rainfall makes it the place with the most precipitation on the planet. But what makes it so rainy? The answer lies in the monsoon season, which sweeps through from June to September. During this time, moist air from the Bay of Bengal collides with the mountains, forcing the air to rise quickly. As the air rises, it cools, leading to heavy rain. The unique geography of the Khasi Hills plays a crucial role in this process, creating a perfect storm for rain. Interestingly, the villagers are well adapted to their wet surroundings, with homes designed to withstand the constant downpour. From lush green landscapes to vibrant wildlife, Mawsynram is a living testament to the beauty and power of nature's water cycle. Are you ready to explore this rain-soaked wonder? Guess what really drives waterfall lovers wild? Pilon del Diablo, located in the stunning Tungurahua province of Ecuador, is a breathtaking waterfall that drops an impressive 262 feet. This natural wonder doesn't just showcase the raw power of cascading water. It captivates visitors with its dramatic beauty amidst a lush green landscape. The name Pilon del Diablo hints at its rugged, pillar-like rock formations and is steeped in local legends that add an air of mystery to this enchanting spot. Many travelers trek through the surrounding area to witness the waterfall's thundering descent and to hear the stories of spirits said to linger nearby. Whether you're an adventure seeker or someone who simply enjoys the tranquility of nature, Pilon del Diablo offers an unforgettable experience that connects you to Ecuador's rich culture and stunning scenery. Have you added this magical destination to your travel list yet? Did you know that your body position affects memory recall? Research shows that how you stand or move can actually help you remember things better. For instance, if you're trying to recall an event where you were waving your hands, standing and waving can boost your memory of that moment. This happens because your brain makes connections between physical movements and memories. When you mimic actions related to the memories you want to retrieve, your mind is more likely to bring those memories back to the surface. It's a fascinating case of the mind and body working together. So next time you're struggling to remember something, consider using your body in a way that relates to the memory you're trying to access. You might find that it really helps. Why not give it a try the next time you need to remember something important? Let's uncover the truth about Alaska's unique lifestyle. With a population of around 700,000, Alaska is a land of contrasts, where most folks live in Anchorage or the state capital, Juneau. However, the vast majority of this expansive state is made up of remote villages and breathtaking wilderness areas. Life in these secluded spots fosters strong independence and self-reliance among residents. Many Alaskans embrace outdoor activities like fishing, hunting, and hiking, often relying on their own skills to thrive in a challenging environment. The culture reflects this spirit of resilience, where community bonds are vital for support. Even in the cities, the Alaskan lifestyle remains intertwined with the natural world, inviting residents to connect with their stunning surroundings. So whether you're in a bustling urban center or a quiet village, living in Alaska brings a unique perspective on community and self-sufficiency. How do you think this shapes their sense of identity? Why exactly does phytoplankton matter for our planet? These tiny marine organisms, often invisible to the naked eye, play a colossal role in producing about half of the Earth's oxygen through the process of photosynthesis. Phytoplankton absorbs sunlight and carbon dioxide, transforming them into energy while releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Imagine the vast ocean as a bustling underwater farm where these microscopic powerhouses tirelessly work to replenish the atmosphere. These organisms are not just crucial for human life, they also form the foundation of the marine food web, supporting a diverse array of sea creatures, from tiny zooplankton to massive whales. Phytoplankton populations can fluctuate with environmental changes, making their health an important indicator of overall ocean health. Protecting our oceans and the delicate ecosystems they support ensures that these small but mighty organisms can continue to sustain life on Earth for generations to come.